Well, hello and welcome to another episode of Movement Moments. I am really thrilled to have Stephanie Wieber today. Stephanie is the director of the City Movements team with the Plow Association. And Stephanie, thank you for being with us today.
Of course, pleasure to be here.
So let's just start with tell us about your organization, your ministry, and where all you are involved in your ministry.
Yeah, so the City Gospel Movement team at Palau is a division of the Greater Palau Association, and which has been around for 55 plus years. And so our team of City Gospel Movement leaders, which is about 4 of us, we try and look bigger than we are, but we are really focused on helping to celebrate and accelerate city gospel work that's happening around the world. And this has been a passion of Kevin Palau's for over 10 years, ever since we did a festival in Portland, which is our hometown, where our headquarters are, and really saw at that time of bringing all of the churches together around a festival. What would it be like if we really impacted the city with all of this momentum? And that really sparked in Kevin this just incredible, deep desire to see long-term city effect for the gospel. And so that's really what our team is about. We are really for the leaders and the people that have also captured that vision. And we want to just help accelerate the work that they're doing. Bringing the best things forward is kind of a term that we like to use. How do we help elevate the game of city movement leaders and the work that's being done in that space?
Well, that's great. And I know you have a real heart for for unity and collaboration between city leaders and churches, et cetera. How are you seeing that evolve during this pandemic? Has it changed, and what does it look like to you now?
Oh gosh, no, I would say if anything, it has only intensified what we see as really the bedrock of a strong city movement. We're confident Jesus is at work in every city, and he's inviting all of us to participate in what he wants to do. And so for some who kind of capture this vision, unity is usually the first place we need to start, because we know we can't do things alone. We know that if we try, we will quickly tire. And so we have to have this unified effort. And that doesn't mean everybody, but for sure, this kind of beginning of a unified church body, unified marketplace, bringing multiple sectors to the table. And what we've seen now with COVID is that when these groups have formed, you can put now on top of that foundation incredible acts of service, because your ability to mobilize people is so much faster. And so now, because you've done that work, and for so many city leaders, they can resonate with this, that this is hard work. It's hard work to bring people that aren't usually used to being together on any kind of regular basis, coming to the table, capturing a vision for their city. And now when we have an epidemic like we have going on, it's even more critical. And so, I think that if anything that we're learning is that when you put that work in, your ability to mobilize is that much faster.
Great. Maybe one more question. How have you been encouraged by what you've seen by leaders in the U.S., around the world, and how would you share that encouragement with others as they're fighting through so many things in their own cities and areas of the world?
Yeah, I think, people who are willing to do this kind of work are really near and dear to my heart. And, what I'm so encouraged by is the fact that when these kinds of things happen, and this is happening, like never in any of our lifetimes, global pandemic like this, that, we're really seeing the value of leaders acting in the city in a unified effort. And at the church coming together, it's the John 17 moment of just Jesus saying, listen, they will know me because of you are together. And it's like, that's what we want. That is what Jesus just really almost begged us to do. And so that piece, I think, is really helping to elevate this conversation of how significant unity and collaboration, and like Tim Keller says, like, hey, we don't have to bring our everything down. We just have to bring it down far enough that we can shake hands and get to know each other. And that piece, I think, I really do believe Jesus is smiling on the effort that has gone into where cities are at right now, and the push forward into greater collaboration and greater unity. Roger Sutton said it in his little piece. He's like, unity is more critical than ever before. And we totally believe that too. And so, if anything, that is the encouragement. Like, let's keep pushing towards that, because we know that is not only what Jesus talked about, but right now we're getting to see the fruit of it.
That's great. Well, thank you. And thank you for what you're doing in your ministry. Y'all keep up the good work. Thank you for your involvement with Movement. And we'll definitely want to circle back with you in the days and weeks ahead and do another conversation with you. So thank you very much.
Happy to do it. Thanks, Craig.
Thanks, Stephanie.